In this tutorial, we'll be looking into arrays. So, what are arrays? Arrays are ordered list, ordered indexed list, integer indexed list. So, integer indexed collection to store objects. So, in an array, you can store an integer indexed collection of objects. Uh, so this integer index starts from 0. So where what does integer index means? So every object is referenced with a object referenced with index. Index. Are Ruby arrays 0 indexed? Yes. So index starts from 0. 0. And how are arrays defined in Ruby? We can define using the delimiter, which is the square brackets, and you can put the objects inside of it. So to or hello. So you can store different type of objects inside of a array. Can array contain different types of objects? Yes, like I put earlier. How do you access an object, an element in an array? So, if you want to access a specific object, you mention the index of it. So, for example, here, if you want to access one hello, you have to put one. So, if you reference this thing as a equal to, you need a's first index. So what happens when you access a non-existing index? It will return nil. So if you don't have the object like and you want to access it, it returns nil. So for example, let's see here. Let's clear this out. And so here is a array object 2 comma hello, and you are asking for a if you want to ask the first index, like hello is the first index, this 2 is a 0 index. So I'm asking first index, it returns oh hello. So if I ask for second index, which is not present because it is greater than the length of the array, so now it returns nil. So that's what it does. And what happens when you assign a value beyond the array length? So if you try to like put a new value, like say in fifth index you want to put 4, then what happens? The rest of the indexes become nil. So for example, you try to access a now. So for from 2 to 4 you have indexes, the objects are nil. So nil objects are saved in rest of the positions. How do you append an element to an array? So you can use uh, two less than symbols or dot push. For example, a dot double less than 5 or a dot push 6. Yeah. What does negative index do in an array? So if you put a negative index, you will get the last value -1 equal to, you will get sixth. So from last you will get first one. So you got 6 value. Access from end. And what does uh, array index comma length means? So you can access from that index to, if you want to access from that index to the length, how which length you want to access. Like if you want to access 2 of its length, then you'll get 2 values. And if you want 4, then you'll get 4. So I'm accessing from 1 to 4. So I'll get till here 4. Sorry, till 5 I'm accessing. I'll get till 4. So this creates a new array. Creates a new array. New array with start of index and the length. Can arrays contain other arrays? Yes. For example, array, you can put a new array. So this is a new array. It contains 9 comma 8 comma 7. So you have a new array inside of an array. So yeah, what is returned when slicing or ranging? uh, Access used in arrays. So it returns arrays. So you can perform set of operations using arrays. For example, like I mentioned, you can a new array, push a new array or push a new string, I, or you can remove it. If you want to delete a certain thing, delete at, you can use delete at. You can mention the index of it. So you can mention the index of this 5. So this is index 5. So I will delete fifth index, or I'll delete fourth index. That way, like a one nil is deleted. So nil is deleted. So if you see, one nil is deleted, and we can get fourth index as 4. Now, uh, now you can also get like the fourth index by using index, sorry, a dot index 4. And if you use index hello, it returns 1. So it returns the index of 1. So if you ask for index at, then you will get the value. Oh, sorry. If you can directly access it, uh, instead of putting at, you can put 1. And you can remove by using pop. So you remove last value. You can remove nils using compact. So if you place bang operator, then it will do a destructive statement. Means it will uh, assigns the this value, return value. So now a becomes this. You can also use flatten to remove this array, and inside of array it will make it single array. So you can use unshift to add from start. So I'm doing unshift 1, it will add from start. So you can see this thing. You can use shift to remove from the start. And you can also, if you have similar things, like if I add 2 again, you see 2 twice. So if you use unique, then it will only return once. It will remove the duplicates. And if you use reverse, it will reverse the array. Yeah, these are some statements you can use.